Hello everyone, welcome back to the Lord of the Rings Online, the SLOTRO 2 edition, as night is falling here at Thornley's worksite. This is Gnomadan. Say hello to everyone, Gnomadan. Indeed, good boy. We had just finished off with a whole bunch of quests for Adso over there in his area, getting some supplies and bringing back tools and defeating bandits. And then along with the bandits, we came here and talked to Kenton Thistleway, and we were able to save his daughter Maribel from up there in the bandits' watch. Well, we have a couple more quests that we can do, a couple more that involve bandits, but if we're following along with the trying to do stuff on level, we've got 4 more level 16s to get rid of, all of them in the old forest. So we are going to head that way, see if we can head back on into the old forest and take care of the spiders that are infecting the place for both the rangers and the hobbits of Buckland there, whose livelihood depends a lot on the old forest, and have had a lot of trouble with how badly it's been stirred up since the Black Riders have passed through it. So that's what we're going to do. We would also take a look at the histories of them, the bestowal dialogues as we go along, because it has been a while. So let's look at Evil on 8 Legs first. This one was given to us by Gilliman Brandybuck. Before you go, well now, as I said before, I think that nest of spiders I found has something to do with all the queerness stirred up in the forest. But there are too many spiders for me to deal with by myself, and the bounders will only come with fire and axes. If you make your way into the heart of the nest to find the tree, maybe you can clear out some of the spiders and collect my pack. The spider nest is south across the willow glade. I am only able to make it to the outskirts of the nesting ground before the spiders chased me away. I dropped my pack just within the bounds of the hollow and would have gone back if I had not taken such a nasty spill. So Gilliman Brandybuck believes the great spider nest could also be contributing to the stirring of the old forest. So it says the spider nest lies near the willow glade to the south of Gilliman's old camp, and he's asked you to gather some friends and investigate the spider nest he found. Really? Gather some friends? Oh, this one must have been turned into a solo, because it is no longer a investigate. All right, where are we at? Why are we sitting here, and how come I'm not getting a... Took forever for my map to pull up. All right. Oi. They are taking this down at 8 o'clock this morning. We got an update coming in. And that's fine with me, because I'm getting the impression that we've got some maintenance here is long overdue. I have never had, over the last couple of days, the amount of just lagginess and getting stuck on basically zone lines and having videos black out like that. It has been quite a... quite an experience here, like that right there, where you see we're going basically changing a zone line or getting near a zone line, and everything goes black for a while until it loads in. Haven't had that problem in a while. I'm hoping maybe when they take it all down, install the new update, and then reboot all the servers, maybe some of that will be started. Maybe we got some memory clearing up or something. So the new update, I think it's 25.4. There's a new raid going in. So those of y'all into raiding and that kind of in-game stuff, yay, y'all will have something to do. Then there's just a bunch of balance tweaks and see what I mean right there? Look at how we're locking up. Balance tweaks and bug fixes. Oh yeah, see how slowly everything's loading in? See those trees out there? They should have popped in a long time before now. And you see how crappy the textures we're running over are. It is not my... It is definitely not my computer, and it's definitely not my download speed. It's not my connection. It's not the speed of my connection anyway, because I have was doing some uploading and downloading just before this, and yeah, our upload and download speeds are fine, thank you. I believe we're having issues on their end. Alright, while we're doing that, that was evil on 8 legs, so we gotta collect Gilliam's pack and defeat 12 spiders in the southwest forest. Oh my god. See right there? Crossing like one of the invisible zone lines again, and see how we got in there? Alright, let's wait for everything to come back in. Meantime, we got the haunted forest. Discover the source of the forest unrest. Gilliam told you the source of the forest unrest likely lay in the Spider Hollow beyond the Withywindle River to the south within the old forest. Lies near the Willow Glade to the south of his old camp. Search there for signs of the angered tree. I don't even remember him telling us about the angered tree, so I'm glad we're rereading this dialogue here. You are one for a good tale, I see. Well then, a good tale I should tell, I hope. The tree did not look alive, rotten to the core, I think, and seeking only vengeance. Mayhap it was one of the tenders of the past, spooked by some feeling of dread that washed over it or some such. I know only that it lay beyond the spiders that took my pack. It was foul and terrible to see, a great blight in the forest. If something in these woods has stirred them to something greater than mischief, I would first look there. You would need to cross the river here and search within the hollow where the spiders make their nest. That was the last spot I saw the tree. Gilliam Brandybuck believes the great tree he found is at the center of the stirring of the old forest. Okay. That's what we'll do with that one. So we have to discover the source. So I don't know if we have to just find the tree or destroy the tree. I think we have to fight the tree. I think once you get there and once you got it, it's going to give you, destroy the source. A matron in the hollow. More spiders. Gilliam warned that spider nest lies near the Willow Glade to the south of his old camp. Should be wary of a matron within the spider nest. One thing I know about spiders is they typically move in broods. At the head of the brood, you're likely to find a queen, a female that cares for, watches over, and commands the lesser spiders. I gather that there's a brood matron in that hollow, though I'm not certain where, as I did not see her. Be wary, and if you do find her, let me know, and I will see that you are rewarded. The hollow is just beyond the river to the south. You would know it by the webs hanging from the trees. Okay, we got that as well. That will be a matron in the hollow. Good grief a game. And then we're going to do forest spiders. Defeat spiders in the western and southern old forest. 24 of them. That's from Hodrick Bracegirdle. There's a tunnel into the old forest east of his location near the high hay. Search for the tunnel into the woods to the east. So he's wanting us to reduce the threats. Giant spiders are a menace to everyone, but there, until recently, only been a few in the old forest. Now the webs can be found in many places, and we're worried they may soon spread to endanger everyone. There's a tunnel through the high hay east of here. It's the one we got to take out the spiders after we took out the bears and the wolves and all, and the bats. Okay, so there you are. We are going to continue on until I get to the high hay. We've read all of the bestowals now and fought our way through all the loading in problems I've been having. So I'll see you whenever we get over there to the high hay. We have reached the high hay here. I believe the guy that gave us, there's Hodrick, who gave us the quest about the spiders.
Can't a body be left alone?
A spider that large has no place near a fine hobbit establishment. I will thank you kindly to remove them from the old forest with haste. That's what we will do. Let's head on in and see. We need to work our way down to the Withy Window, essentially. And we made our way through the old forest tunnel here. The music starts up and it should start getting kind of foggy, but strangely, as we've talked about the Barrow Downs, not as foggy as it gets during the daytime. It's like the Barrow Downs there. See, you can see a good deal further. All there is a haze in the air. I don't know if it's because of their nighttime. You know, the fact that it's just like the fact it doesn't rain at night. You know, is there something incompatible between like the particle effects and shaders of rain and the nighttime shaders? Is there something incompatible with the shaders they use to create fog and their nighttime shaders? That would be my guess, is that there's a graphical problem there that doesn't allow them to put multiple like shaders and color shifts up on the screen at the same time. Because why else would they make it so it never rains at night? Okay, and we're hitting a borderline again. Oh my good grief. Tell you what, we're gonna make it to Bald Hill. I'm going to go ahead and stop this recording here. I'm going to make it a Bald Hill, and we're going to reboot the game. See if maybe we can get a better connection or something while we're in here. So I will see y'all whenever we get over there. Alrighty, folks. Welcome back. We are here on Bald Hill. I have rebooted the game. I also rebooted my computer, and we updated our graphics driver. So let's see if it runs a little better now. We're having any better issue. I am hoping so. Already looks a little better. Things aren't quite as janky, but we'll see whenever we get to a zone line. If we have to pass any zone lines as we come through here. So we are going to see if we can sneak down through here. Get down past the Willow Grove or wherever. Try to find where see if we can find where his old camp is. So I'm thinking best thing to do is head down to the Withy Window and work our way down the river. Okay, we're still getting a little bit of jerkiness there, but it's more the normal level of jerkiness. I have that kind of level of jerkiness all the time. That's not no big deal. Alright, Ol Man Willow. We got the sleep effect coming on, so let's see if we can come on down the river from him. And then we'll see if we can find the old campsite. I'm thinking along the bank here. Do we find Gillum? I think we actually come across Gillum at his camp or whatever. There's Gnarlo, the abandoned cottage. And is Gillum further down? There's Gnarlo and the bandit that he killed because of his love for, is it Celandine? Celandine Brandybuck? Is that who he was? Celandine Brandybuck? Is that who they were threatening and he decided he had to take them out? I think so. Yep, that should be Gillum right there, I believe. I knew that would be the easiest way for me to find it, would be to do that. Alright, curse those spiders. Let's see what you have to say about the whole thing. Haunted forest.
Just a moment.
Okay, so wait a spider nest, a suitable home for that frightening tree. Evil on 8 legs. Something to do with the forest and all being stirred up.
Hello.
And watch out about a potent matron. All right. So, what are the directions that he gave us? He told us that it is in the Willow Glade to the south. Near the Willow Glade to the south. Okay. A hollow beyond the Withywindle River to the south. Okay, so we are heading south, and we need to cross the river as well. So let's go ahead and cross the Withywindle here. You see the spider web starting to appear in the trees. Yeah, I think we're probably getting pretty close to it. Now, it's been a while since we've been in the old forest. Has indeed. Yes, there is a map. I will close my eyes for a second and show y'all the map. And y'all see where we are. Get back to it. I'm still an old schooler who likes to do it without all the map stuff. Seems like the nester, the webs in the trees get a little bit more thicker as we're going this way, doesn't it? Let's continue on down south here. Can we make that jump? We can. Ooh, there's the Withywindle crossing with all the agitated bears. If y'all ever want the bear, you ever want bear skins to take to the taxidermist, this is the place to get them. It seems like they drop more bear skins here. More of those pristine bear skins seem to drop right here than any other place I've ever come across. Okay. You don't have to kill too many before you get some. And it seems like I could remember a quest where you had to go and get these. But once again, I remember a bunch of stuff that doesn't seem to be in the game or just never was in the game. And I just seem to remember it having been there. And while we're doing that, looks like we're going to have to... Nope, he got tired. He got tired and wandered on off. But yeah, here's where all those bears are. Let me close my eyes and pull up the map again. There y'all go. Y'all see where we are. That's a good place to hunt bears. And I think there is a flower over there too. Why don't we go and check it? Why don't we go and check and see if there's a flower over there? Because I think one of the old forest flowers, the Entwives that got turned into flowers, is somewhere in this particular area here at the Withywindle crossing. I see something flashing over there, don't you? Yep. Nope, that's a corpse. Wasn't a flower, just a corpse. Nothing to see here, just as you were. But we'll go ahead and examine the corpse while we're at it. Corpse of someone who met an untimely end. We can always use a little bit more silver. Now, there it is. I knew there was one. Dorland's flower. Okay, so we're going to take this, and this will be another flower in the old forest. That's going to leave us, let's see, we had 6. That will leave us 5 more. Hello. So, are the flowers here now? Eriador, that should be under Bree. Let's see, the Shire, Edluine, Lone Lands. Is this Breeland? This is Breeland. Okay, Flowers of the Old Forest. Where's that at? Did we find Dorland? Did it give us... There it did. It did give us credit. The flower you found marks the place where the Entwife Dorland passed into the old forest, perhaps forever. She was among the largest of her kind, taller than any other, for the essence of all that grows was at the core of her nature. Her gardens were sprawling places wrapped in great vines, and enormous trees cast their shade upon acres of fertile ground. She gave herself to the old forest to ensure that it would grow great enough to protect itself from the incursion of evil such as orcs and thoughtless men. Some folks say that one day they will awaken and emerge from the forest, but no one knows when that day may be. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more flowers to find. Glad we came down this way. I knew there was one down here with all the bears. Now, since we're at the Withy Window Crosser, let's go ahead and travel on this way. See if we can get on out of here. There is a path here that we are going to see if we can follow. We can thread our way through the bears. These agitated bark shredders. So that one doesn't go any further because that one just led to that kind of a dead end place. So let's see if we can wander off to the right here. Yep, there's a forest tree spinner, so we're already finding spiders. Dark Paw Vale. Why do you want to think there are quite possibly wolves in this area? I think so. So this is Dark Paw Vale. Let me pull up the map, show y'all where that is. I don't know if the road, the little path we're following shows on there or not, but there you go. Alright, further on down. Forest web weaver there. Is there any kind of passage this way? No, there's nothing that way. But Lord, ain't there a bunch of spiders. Ain't there a bunch of spiders. Web weavers and tree spinners and all that. I'm thinking we can go right up this way. Wow, I'm amazed I got on past there. Let's see. Are we brushing the edges? I think we are just brushing by the edges of where we need to go. I'm pretty sure we'll aggro that one if we get any closer. So let's go ahead and see if we can take him out. Let's turn on our running speed too. Focus up. Barrage the hell out of him. And barrage him again. Chop them with our axe. There we go. Defeated spiders in the southwest Old Forest. Defeated spiders in the western and southern Old Forest. So we will have defeated plenty of spiders by the time we come through here. That I can promise you. That is not going to be an issue. Nice to see we're handling ourselves with the yellow spiders pretty well. Alright, so we can't get through these trees, I don't think. Nope, we've still got to work our way around, but at least we kind of know where we're going. Take this one on. Let's cut them down. There we are. There, getting the Slayer deeds and stuff like that was not a big problem in these lower levels, that is for sure. Because there are plenty of rich targets and just moving through the area. You know, Matt, remember how it is over there in the Barrow Downs, you know? Just moving through the area is enough. Okay, Dark Paw Vale again. I think we were just brushing the skirts of Dark Paw Vale before. See if we can skirt on around that one. Continue to try. Look at all those red dots on the map. There are plenty of them, aren't there? What is our stuff again? Do we have woodworker, weaponsmith, and prospector? Can we do silver? You lack the proper training. Nope. Imagine that. I've still not worked on any of my trade skills. Alright. I'll bet that is his camp. There's the forester's pack. There is another flower. I knew that there was another I knew there was another flower near a camp. Did not know that's where it was. I think this is the Willow Glade, if I remember correctly. Let's go ahead and see if we can draw this one down. Well, it looks like we're going to draw the other one down too, but... Okay, 5 of 12. We've gotten almost half of our spiders there. Whoa. Where'd you come from, my little surprise? There we are. Half of the ones here in the southwest that we're supposed to knock out. A fourth of the one for the ones all over the place we're supposed to knock out. And let's take that one down, shall we? Then we can go up there, we can grab his pack, we can get the flower. Hopefully without too much fear of being overcome again. Whoa, okay. That was disturbing. Thank you so much. Keep an eye on our hit points there. I think we're doing fine. No big problem. Go ahead and hack you down too. Wouldn't want to get too many of these, but I think we can take 2 of them. Seems like we can hack them on down. Alright, there's the Forester's pack. A pack dropped by the Buckleberry Forester. So we've collected that. And does it say... That the one? No. This the one? No. That the one? Yes. Forester's pack. Same thing? Same thing. Just pack dropped by the Forester. Let's get Marilith's flower while we're here. That will leave us 4 left to find. Marilith's flower. The tale of Marilith's flower often brings tears to those who hear it. Of the 8 Entwives who came to the Old Forest, she was the most beautiful and the most beloved of all. Her garden shone with a brilliance of color that even the finest artisans of the firstborn would regard with envy. Her jewels were said to be the petals of flowers, and while they would last but a short season, unlike the gems of the Noldor, which are forever, their beauty far surpassed that of any object carved of stone or crystal. This passing beauty was such that it endured no greed, and so the vanity of evil hearts could neither possess nor endure it. Those who are fond of the story say that she will awaken someday when beauty can again be shared amongst all the creatures of Arda, without fear of despoilment or jealous vanity. So we are halfway through the forest, through the flowers now. Let's see if we can get a way through all this. Yep, here is the Willow Glade. So it is going to be off in that direction, I believe. What makes you think of that direction, Gnarlo or Gnomadan? I don't know. It just seems, call it a hint, call it a hunch, that there might be some spiders off that way, you know? Okay, folks, I am going to find a relatively safe place to hole up. I'm thinking right over here, up this wall a little bit. There we go. So we have gone quite a ways. Next time, we will travel further into the spider den over there. I hope everything goes well with the update today. I thank y'all for coming along with me. Gnomadan thanks you too. And we will see you next time. Hope you've enjoyed our little venture into the old forest here. Next time we're together, we will continue working through all these spider quests and see if we can find that tree. We'll see you then. Thanks for coming. Bye-bye.